And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Frostpunk 2, as we are getting closer to the end of the main campaign in my attempt here to relearn the game after a year away. We are playing on Stewart difficulty, so we're not playing on the easy difficulty or anything. We're just not going max difficulty right back from the start. The fuel situation looks terrible, although we've got 32 weeks and the temperature's supposed to get better. And we're working on a tech to improve the insulation in all the factories, so I maybe shouldn't be too worried. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be too worried, but there's a thing to be aware of going forward. Let's see. Right now, don't really need to do anything in the main city. In fact, actually, if anything is going to happen in the main city, I can probably turn that up. That gets us sorting on the materials. The food is probably best solved with Frostland teams. Yeah, it definitely gets solved. Materials is definitely solved. And we can have more people living in the city. Yeah, one tick here is providing 50 housing. The drawback, of course, is it's cold here. Although that'll get better when the place warms up. So yeah. Let's let some time pass. Things are going to get a little bit better when the whole place warms up in a couple weeks here. Got another vent here. Can't believe they put up watchtowers. I can't believe they attacked me. People back home won't stand for this. I know they won't. I'll die here, but it won't be for nothing. Being sent to winter home has radicalized some citizens. Okay. Rallies end, yes. So we've pissed off some of the people. Okay, I do have some stored up fuel here. It'll last for 2 weeks. I'm hoping the place warms up enough in that amount of time. Continue to expand that district. Cursing the Evolvers. Tension between the Evolvers and False Faith Keepers are rising. Yeah, we're rising towards the crescendo that is the final chapter at this point. I'm going to continue to safe Frostbreak here. I need to get up to all the way up to there at the end. So we're waiting for like 2 or 3 cooldowns on the safe Frostbreaking for the moment. To complete the quest here. Which is mean we're going to hit catastrophic toxicity unless we can do something to control. We should be able to do here, which I think delays it a little bit. Each step, I think, delays it a bit. Warmer season. Okay, so that buys us some time, where the fuel is going to become an issue. Should we put this away for the moment? You come down a tier? Nope, apparently you need that tier. Okay. Oh, I haven't done the insulation there, so it'll be able to come down 2 tiers when the insulation's in. Fair enough. Yeah, in the meantime, that means I need to ship some oil in. And we'll short goods to support oil imports. That's why I need to get the Skyway in. So I can support actually having more people here. So it's warmer here, so we can drop everything by 1 temp. Which does provide more fuel here that we can ship. So we'll ship more fuel. And then we pop the capital, and similar sort of logic here. Every place that was previously... Well, every place can drop one. Industries are going to be able to go down again when this tech completes. There we go. Okay, that's not enough to get the oil positive yet, but it's a lot better. A lot better.
Steward? Honorable Steward.
Okay, so radicalism gone for the moment.
Hear us, Steward.
Steward?
Get more guards. Vote you.
Steward?
Please, Steward.
No law that I'd like to propose. Okay. Is there any promises that I can give you? Actuated heat dispatcher. Pressurized heat dispatcher. Massed goods. I'll agree to the actuated heat dispatcher. Namely because that would be useful to build out here. Yeah, build that in the third one when it's done. Let's let some time pass. Got a quest to actuate a heat dispatcher. You can go in there. In the meantime, I can't really help much with the frost breaking. Oh, I can pop back to the main city. You give me funds. No, you can't give me funds.
Steward.
Grant you the agenda. 3 essentials. I've got enough heat stamps, this wouldn't be a terrible thing to pass.
Hear ye,
And did pass.
hear ye, the proposed law has been approved.
Okay. That's going to reduce the amount of heat stamps I'm getting, but that's not immediately the problem I'm having, so that's... If it makes them happy, that makes them happy. That works out.
Steward?
Anyway, the colonists you don't get to interact with, they're just colonists. New learners demand met, relations to new learners rise, trust rises.
The delegates have reached a decision. A new law takes hold.
Here, I've got a quest to build something. I don't have it researched yet, obviously. And we've got a quest to build stuff as well and tech into stuff. You're too hot. That's good to hear. And we can make you hotter with an insulated district. Save even more fuel. Okay, so I can potentially bring more in housing-wise. Although if I do that, it's more about probably building some more districts, which themselves are going to require heat, right? Okay, because I'm going to be probably doing you. Ah, I do need more workforce. Okay, so I need to bring more in. So yeah, I really do need those skyways. Okay, let's recall the 10 from you and improve the road. So I can get more supplies through, so I can support more people being here. In fact, I'm so certain I'm waiting for the road. Let's stick out here while we look at the road being done. Oh, and my exploration now finishes giving all the workers I would want for things. Okay. Familiar herd. The same reindeer herd has provided us food on various occasions over the last few decades. It seems the herd's numbers have increased. We can safely send out hunters. Crash dirigible. The Old Empire. An opulent passenger vessel lies in the snow, barely visible. The charts inside indicate it left London and was headed for a site in Ashtop Mountains when the great storm struck. Seems to be many more bodies than the vessel was designed to carry. Will be grim work to dig around the bodies, but we can salvage cores from the wreck. Yeah, so let's grab some cores there. I think that was what was explored, yeah. Let's go down there. Once I'm done with the road, we can put these guys back to work. Mining materials. Needless to say, we are material short while we're not mining them. Although maybe that's an argument here, right? We can come up here and do... That puts us positive. We otherwise have the workers sitting around doing nothing. Yeah, and otherwise we have the workers sitting around doing nothing. So that works out. Works out well. So actually, the thing we probably have them do is we go do some sort of farming. They do more to farm. Yeah, the road is done. With the road done, I can support more people here. Easily, that's 1,300, 1,400, 1,500. I can get more in. It's 15 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that was people going... That was some stuff going here, I think. We still have enough supplies, so that's not a concern. You're happy, you can even take more people. So if we needed to move people elsewhere, we can move them there. Here, the only thing we're really short on is food. People are en route, that's what that bar is, okay. Then 5 teams to start harvesting you. That seems reasonable. Oh, if I wait until I get 30 teams, I can get all of those. Ooh, yeah. Let's get extra workforce from there. Get more food from there. Okay. Yeah, so we can definitely get more food. I do need to be aware that the farms at here are running out. They're not out yet, but they are running out. Okay, so we can save 2 levels of heat there. Okay, so I now have 600 workers available. We have a quest to do Autonomous Worker Factory. I think that's 2 techs away, so that's maybe a little bit of an ask to go running for right away. And I am going to need more workforce here. As extreme as that's... Oh no, actually, if the Frostbreaker's finished, that would be enough. Yeah, if the Frostbreaker's finished, that would be enough. That's about 700 workers. I need 1,800 to do all the blocking. New passive boost provided by the Frostland dudes. Machine-centric shifts. I don't need to do cold because no place is cold, so this is really the one we should go with. Okay, so we get to plug the first hole. If I have prefabs. I am short 100 prefabs. We make like 33 a week. Waiting 3 weeks is a bit of a thing, apparently. Oh yes, and of course, a lot of our city is now too warm, because we improved all the insulation. Ooh, and that was not enough to get fuel positive. Yeah, that was not enough to get fuel positive. I'm still running fuel negative. Oh dear. Oh dear. Although I had, oh well, actually, I'm going to be using it on these districts, right? The filtration districts are probably going to cost some. So I don't want to unship these fuel just yet, and it's going to get colder. And it's going to get colder. How much unused workforce do I have at New London? 12K. The old, I just remember the old Dreadnought does have one last source of heat it can pull. We have not touched the Burial of Grounds. Okay, we're gonna be back in 2 weeks to do the next batch. But yeah, we start the extraction on the last one. That'll give us a little more fuel. We got 59 weeks before we're actually out. The current consumption rate. We'll be wanting more for obviously when the temperature goes down. Okay. And safe frost breaking per tile is 66 prefabs. Oof. Okay. I need more prefabs. Definitely been 2 weeks. Pop back over here. Yep, it's been 2 weeks. Not back to New London. I have a pretty much maxed out supply of goods. Let's stockpile goods. Let's swap these over to prefabs temporarily. Here's production. That gets us up to 60 a week. It'll take 10 weeks for gathering prefabs to pay off, but I think that's a payment schedule that I can work with. Oh, the first one of these is empty. Okay.
The Research Institute is ready to present.
Toxicity gas falls. Toxicity too severe because we've plugged the first one. Automated workforce. Radical idea would lower temperature, provide 1.6k workforce. Constructed in industrial. Also costs 30 oil to maintain. Back in the main city, I am going to go for an extraction depot. Those prefabs. Then I want the extraction depot here for the oil in 2 weeks, in a week. And I need people. I need to send more people here. Specifically, I need to send 600 more workforce. In fact, actually, I need to send more workforce because I need the workforce to work the housing to house the people. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, we've... Oh, that was food. Okay, so I got plenty of food coming in. Popping to here. You could do with some more stuff. Do you return the workers when you're done? Yes, you return the workers, but you don't return... You cost materials. Okay. So, I suppose that's why we need the materials up here. Fair enough. Okay, so I need more prefab, so I can do the safe extraction, so we get the next run. Yeah, just need short of 400. Or the industrial district. So I can just swap her to the automated one. Okay. Now I can do another batch of safe. Fume filtration, another 400. Oil well. Oh, so I can support another 400 here. 450. So technically I send them in batches of 400, or 100, so that's 400. Send that. And make sure that you've got enough supplies. Toxicity is going to increase, but then we're going to be able to reduce the toxicity. 3,000 more people live in the capital. Okay, we got plenty of housing there, so that's not the concern. Last camp. Rowett Expedition. Some survivors of the expedition have been taking refuge in the old coal mine, but they refuse to return to New London without their commander. He's our only hope. He'll come back and bring the secrets of the first spring with him. If we can find out what happened to the rest of the expedition, perhaps we can convince them to come home. He will never return. Take these people to New London. 3 cores, 100,000 coal. No, we don't actually need. 2,000 more people. The reason to do this, I think, would be for the cores. Maybe don't need the people. Come back later. Discovery Station. Rowett Expedition. An abandoned research station battles the wind. Our scouts find a sealed case of letters from the lab at Fortitude Base, but the station's purpose remains unclear. The final note is addressed to Rowett himself. We won't need the others after all. We can do it ourselves. The scientific equipment is gone, but we could disassemble the structure itself. Under prefabs. I'm a little desperate for prefabs, so that's not too bad. And then I needed... I needed the I think it was 300 people. Or some... yes, for the take everything. So wait until those 5 come back, and I can turn something else off temporarily to do it. Yeah, don't necessarily need more people in the capital here. I need enough to handle the migration I'm sending to other cities. Okay, so if I temporarily reduce one of my other mines, free up 600 workforce, I can get the next mine going, and I can make that the one that probably gets shorted, honestly. Okay, it's still gonna... Never mind. We'll just leave it as is. I was just gonna say, okay, it's still gonna guilt trip me about reversing my decision. Oops, that was the temperature, not fuel requirements. Okay. So I suppose I need to solve it with tech. Although the improved tech might technically need more. Okay. Let's not worry too much about it right now. Balance the supply requirements. We don't have the fabs, or the prefabs yet for the next build. So it's going to go up to severe, and then we're going to work on the next filtration location. grass goes more deadly.
Toxic gas levels have risen. Take precautions.
Steward.
Toxic gas rises. Steward, the workers in winter home won't stop coughing. We schedule breaks, we cycle shifts, we haul them out from the deaths by the cartload, but they still gasp in the clean air. There's nowhere to escape it, nowhere to get relief. It's as if this toxic rot clings to their lungs. If we want to spare them, we have to pull them out soon. People are afraid. After passing 8-bit workers, they're more resilient to the toxicity, we need to endure just a little longer. We'll finish what we started. Extract the steam cores, or extract the steam. Okay, so I can't do both extraction types. It's got to be one or the other. Oh, that reminds me. We just finished... No, we're teching it. 11 weeks. I think that probably costs steam cores, doesn't it? It costs 1 steam core. Yeah, so that's an argument to get more steam cores. Well, the steam will help with the heat requirements. Let's do the steam first. Machine-centric shifts rejected by the delegates. Oh, I could have tried to make that pass, I suppose. It would have maybe freed up some more workforce for here. Colder season. Okay, it's gonna make the fuel worse. Although actually at the moment we've got it balanced, so that's actually more worse everywhere else. We're looking 30 weeks before it warms up again. The fuel will not last that long everywhere. In fact, it will probably last not that long anywhere. Oh dear. Trust is reasonably high. We'll go ahead and rush research again. The goal is to push through automated workforce faster, followed probably by better wells. Or better pump jacks. I've got some steam. Can I use the steam? Yes. It maybe isn't enough, but it is a start. Insulate the district to make the steam go farther. Also begin shipping in more materials. The place will need more. I have one more seal to do. The chapter will end and we'll move into the final chapter. Okay, here's the automated workforce. I'm gonna keep the situation from not deteriorating more. I need pump jacks. Okay, frost breaking. 15 weeks, we can plug the last hole, or start the process of plugging the last hole. So we should be able to get it down before it hits severe. Requires 260 more heat stamps. It is quite expensive. Okay, you are ready for disassembly.
Do we hear us, steward? Steward. Steward, steward, steward.
Steward?
Okay, so that gave me the materials I need. Automated workforce. Do the safe braking. Not that at this point I probably don't need the safe braking, honestly. Because we're doing the last one. Extraction, or relation improved with all communities. With extraction automation handling the most dangerous labor, the workers in Winterhome are much safer. It will be possible to mine cores without risk of death. There we go. It says that, and 144 people just died. Okay. I guess that probably this one got swapped to frost breaking, so that's probably what happened. Yeah, so in theory it wouldn't do it, but it's apparently too late. Because of how the process triggers. Okay. There's coal up there if I need more coal. I don't. Could try to get more heat with my workforce. So as to be able to send some more of the fuel from here back. It's a temporary stopgap. Yes, all the steam, all the heat value resources in here, down in the danger zone. Take some disease getting them. Start getting me those steam cores. Same time, how's the fuel looking? 2 weeks. $14 weeks. And we'll lose productivity if I drop. Well, there's maybe an argument I can lose it on. Drop the housing. Workers occasionally fall ill because I'm going to drop the temperature on their housing. That's 7 weeks. Not enough. Okay, so if I unpause at that point, that should be enough to buy me until this is done so we can get more productivity out of there. Oh, that's made the capital worse. Capital 16, although 16 probably is enough for me to fix the problem. On the capital, at least. Okay. Because the solution is get the advanced pump jacks done and start replacing pump jacks with advanced pump jacks. Breathe that gas and you see that place. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that heat effects help. Fuel will last here for 5 weeks otherwise.
Steward.
The bell tolls. Work in Winterhome. Steward, we dug too deep. We plowed forward until the gas changed. It became stronger and more potent. People lose their lives in deadly toxicity. Tensions are rising. Those who didn't get sick immediately started seeing things. People. They went rabid with fear, laughing at it, lashing at everything and nothing. We kept them apart as long as we could, but they're killing each other. One has already died. More will soon follow. Okay. Ah, but we're so close. I don't actually have space to expand you. So you can't expand. Okay. How much heat are you using? I'm questioning whether or not that was actually worth the steam. Bring the gold snap here. Okay, so with that, expand. Those can both have their temperature dropped 1 tick. That expand was definitely worth doing. Okay, I'm gonna for the last plug. That's done, we're done. With this step, it doesn't tell me how long that's gonna take. Six weeks. We're critically low on oil. You're 6 weeks. You were supposed to be faster. I don't want to pay more attention.
Steward.
Steward. Steward. Hear us, Steward.
Steward. Steward.
Steward.
Steward.
Steward. Steward.
You're voting for no contagion.
The votes are in.
pass.
The measure fails.
Steward.
Hear us, Steward. Steward.
You've got 9 weeks left. Let's reduce the heat that we're giving you. Same here. Tolerate some people being sick to make the fuel go longer. Yeah, that didn't buy me any time. Okay. More died from the toxic gas. Yep. At least you're going to run out quickly. Oh, I now have extra heat here. Let's do a little bit of a jiggle. So, oil back to New London. Food back to New London. Goods back to New London. More materials brought in. Restoration of Winterhome. All toxic gas springs have been closed. Gas no longer threatens Winterhome. What once saw as cursed desolate land you've made inhabitable. This miracle provides or proves we can settle anywhere. The once cursed city will become spring forward, which will expand further. The Frostlands can indeed become our home.
All toxic have been closed. Winterhome is safe.
Oh, the final quest here is keep cold, hunger, and disease absent, and get 9,000 people living here. Okay, I was prepared for the chapter to end, and I'm wrong. Although with the disease solved, this is going to diminish rapidly. Okay. So you're packing up. Your chili, we'd like to solve that. Although I think for the moment we just accept that it's not. Yeah, we just accept that it's not. One week, 5 days. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I think we're basically gonna have to saddle up and hope that that warm season comes a little faster. We're about to run out of fuel. Not that that's the sort of everything that we need. We do really need more oil. Signed research increases relations. Just improved pump tracking. Okay. Anyhow, I don't know if I'm able to just do a copy paste over the top with the extraction. I don't think I am. Also don't have the workforce. Yeah, I need to do a disassemble to build the replacement. Because I need the workforce from the one I'm disassembling to build the new one. It's going to be a little bit awkward. Because I'll lose my oil production as I'm starting to expand it. Catastrophic, diminishing, minor but growing. Okay. It is. We've run out of fuel. So a bunch of the places in the capital are cold for the moment. We're gonna focus on rapidly sorting the fuel state. Warmer season, so that helps out a little bit. Oh, I could just build over the top of it if I've got the workforce. So I have to disassemble one, so I have the workforce to build over the top of it. Accidentally build on top of maybe. Yes, that was an upgrade. Whoops. Okay, so here, everything is now surplus. And we're building more. Now I've got fuel here, so we can start turning stuff back on. There we go. City is warm again. Oh, and you're just empty. These districts are now all apparently too warm. Okay, so I need more materials. I need more housing. I need more heat. Could still attempt to run for that. That's 200. I think we don't do that right away. Freight docks, housing blocks. Think about housing blocks. Dense housing, subsidized housing, regular housing block. Let's go with this one. Okay, so obviously I need more materials, so using some of the crew here to start extracting materials so I don't have to ship as much in is going to help. And then we have potentially putting more housing blocks in. Okay. Alarm, alarm. Problems are getting worse, problems are getting better. You're diminishing, you're getting better. Stalker arrested, Faithkeeper involved, conflict in New London. Steward, the guards have apprehended a member of the Faithkeepers near the council hall. Caught him loitering with no good reason to be there, said one of the guards. We found a notebook full of timetables, the Evolver delegates' coming and goings. He refused to explain the purpose of these notes. On the last page, we have found the following scribble. The dream of warmth we lost in Winterhome must be avenged. One of the Faithkeepers to identify any co-conspirators. Yeah, we'll condemn them for the action there. And then we'll go ahead and do... Actually, I'll save the de-radicalize because that's probably... They're going to get more radical. It's probably the best way to think about that. Grant you the agenda. Which is actually going to pass. Okay.
The eyes have it.
Okay, continue to expand. Gonna make the materials better. Continue to expand. You know, we need more oil to support that. I need less materials. And I can have more people move in a moment. Okay, and now we have tons and tons and tons of materials. If anything, I'm probably making too many materials here. Max I can send on any one resources is 600, so I'm actually sending as much as I can back to New London. Interestingly enough, means I'm making too much oil in practice.
Steward.
I'm tempted to do something a little diabolical.
Steward.
Okay, that kind of worked. I'm able to cool everyone down and then be like, okay, I want to warm everything back up again. the demand. Again, my blocks are maybe not optimized for sharing, but okay, so keep those districts heated for 10 weeks. So use heat homes with Frostlanders, heat their hot districts to livable or warmer, and keep those districts heated for 10 weeks. So okay, so we'll get some on the Frostlanders.
Steward.
What do you want? Deep melting drill, pressurized mass, or pressurized heat dispatcher. We'll promise to research that. Okay, and shortened, bought us more time with the supplies, no 32 weeks, 432 weeks, 133 weeks. Those can probably actually get swapped back. Definitely, with 200 of them, I think I have enough for the moment. Here we go. So the only thing we're really short on is food. And solving winter homes problems. Which is actually apparently more oil, although let's see if we can get this done. No, ran out of oil. Okay. I'll have to import some oil to try solving that. That's not the one I'm looking at, or want to look at. I want to look at this one. Winter home. I need more oil, and we can have more oil if I stop sending something else, which we can do. Okay, how much more housing did I add? So 303. So at least 1,600, 1,700, basically 1,800. Okay, that's not enough, but at the start. This is greedy. This is very greedy, but I'm going to do the greed. Send me the amount I need. I need to be over 9,000. Oh, if you think I'm going to be taken offline, we'll go and take below. And then I can evaluate the housing over here. But you can be turned off. You're gonna run out shortly anyway. Okay. Neither that I don't have enough people living in Winterhome, although that's telling me I can get away with like 3 housing buildings and have enough. Which we're going to have in 4 weeks. 3 subsidized housing blocks, we got enough. Location got explored. More food if I needed it. I don't. Cursed circle. Take the cursed cores. I kind of actually need my trust at the moment, weirdly. Here's another place we can go for 200. Can I make food here? I would have to frost break over to it, but yes. I don't have the materials to make the goods. It's probably cheaper just to ship the goods in. Subsidized housing block. I need 3 of those here.
Stewart.
Steward.
Promote you. There's that radicalism.
Stewart.
We're a steward. Steward.
Promote you, because we want you to not be at absolute 0. Let's grant the agenda to you. The vote could just go through. I'm at the point where I'm like, I want to finish the chapter. I think we're close to finishing the chapter, but we're not
has
quite
been
there.
approved.
Leave the tech spot empty for the moment. Oh, the mine I was mining just ran out. I need for extraction, so I can ship in less. A little bit more heat stamps. Okay, so I can ship in the last 100 people. I need to get cold, hunger, and disease absent. Russell demands met. Okay. I now have a TEF that I can go for the pressurized heat dispatcher. Okay, and if I have enough, let's build up the food district. It's going to get colder. And my problem right now is shipping fuel in here. Although we've actually solved... The problem is that I'm shipping too many materials in here, I suppose. Which I can now stop doing. We'll leave the extra fuel on. Squalor is stable, so I need to add some filtration. Hunger should be recovering now that we've sorted the food problem. We can sort the food problem more obviously with the food district. Future just within reach. Well done, Stuart. We're nearly there. We've shown it's possible to embrace the frost, that this new ice age is simply a catalyst for adaptation. This future is just within our reach, but our path to this point has divided our people. Trouble brews in New London. Chart your course with care.
Children caught idling.
Get yourself together. We must do it. We must. If a crop is diseased, you burn the plants. If the scout has frostbite, you cut off the limb. And if a faction no longer serves the people, feed them to Winterhome for a delusional cause? Rip their future from their hands? What do we do? Exactly. We get rid of the people who destroyed our future. Radicals and Faithkeeper are determined to avenge the loss of their dreams with Winterhome. Chapter 5. A Dream of Utopia. Assassination in the Council.
Evacuate the council! Secure the scene!
Steward, one of the Faith Keepers, has stabbed a speaker of the Evolvers to death. At that exact moment, bands of Faith Keepers storm several districts of the city. New London is on the brink of chaos. Evolvers are furious and terrified. These terrorists have no place in New London. They must either leave or cease to be Faith Keepers. They get ready to fight back. Banishing the Faith Keepers would punish this crime and unify New London on the ideals of Evolvers. You could try and stop the madness and seek reconciliation. You would, however, have to ensure the concessions from both sides. This is not the only way, though. Many in the city would rally behind you. You could retake the captain's lost authority, separate the bickering factions, and enforce order. Civil war is upon us. Your choice here determines how you will end it. I can banish the Faith Keepers, convince them to abandon their identity, find a new way for those who refuse, seek reconciliation, decrease both factions' fervor, and release positive relations with all communities to vote on peace accords, enforce order. Both bickering factions must be brought to heel. I think we're going to banish the Faith Keepers. Because I haven't done it before. But for the moment, this is where we're going to put the part break. So if you're watching on YouTube, we're going to have another part up tomorrow. We are going to, I think I am going to play this out the rest of the way in this stream. But we're going to have another part tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. We are going to do one more part. I'm going to try to complete banishing them all in this next part. So until the next part, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part and or stream. And bye for now.